Hi, madam. I'm Samantha. Today I will talk about assignment 3, Entrepreneurial Journal Reflection, Navigating Your Learning Odyssey presentation. Now we're moving to Spring 1. Previously, I thought creativity was just about having a rich and innovative imagination. However, after studying Spring 1, I realized that creativity is the process of generating new and innovative ideas by looking at problems and situations from different perspectives. Moving to Spring 2, when looking at student procrastination, we often find the same idea through we might analyze its causes and solutions from different perspectives. Through empathy thinking, we realize that procrastination is actually an emotional regulation mechanism. Furthermore, the core reason driving student procrastination is a lack of knowledge. When faced with huge assignments that lack clear guidance, students often feel helpless because they simply don't know how to start, which ultimately causes their procrastination. For Spring Tree, I believe that creative thinking and critical thinking complement each other. When tracking a problem, we not only need innovative ideas, but we also need to make sure that whether those ideas are viable or risky. For instance, when we look into what causes student procrastination, we first use creative thinking to map out every possible factor. Then we use critical thinking to filter those ideas whether it is logical and truly responsible for the issue. In my opinion, iteration is critical when facing a wide variety of users because users' needs are usually complex and diverse. So solutions need to listen to feedback to continuously test and improve. For example, when we design a web page of our business, we use an iterative process to identify what works or does not, and improve solution to better meet users' needs. And at the same time, this approach helps reduce the cost of failure, allowing us to weed out the wrong option through small tests before making a heavy investment. In Spring 5, I learned 5 principles of effectuation, which include means, affordable loss, co-creation partnership, leverage contingency, and worldview. Through this learning experience, I realized that I had previously postponed a lot of plans due to lack of appetite and a fear of bearing losses. For instance, when I was doing balloon decoration, I refused my customer because I feel that my skills are not professional enough. And however, when I finally tried to do it, and I discovered it was not that hard to make it, consequently, I believe Sheila Beckley's approach is entirely correct. Instead of dwelling on how much one might lose, we should focus on our affordable level of loss, embrace failure as the beginnings of success, and ultimately take control of our own future. Moving to String 6, I learned that true innovative thrive on empathy, critical filtering, and continuous iteration to meet diverse user needs. Most importantly, effectuation taught me to overcome the fear of failure by focusing on affordable loss and making immediate action with my available resources. According to the feedback of our group portfolio assignment 1 to 4, the lecturer generally agreed that we cover all the requirement content, but still point out a few areas for improvement. For example, in assignment 1, we were reminded to include the question in our work. And in assignment 3, the lecturer mentioned that we went way over 900 word limit. Taking this feedback on board, we make sure to fix this issue and improve our approach in all the following assignments. Through this assignment, I have learned to transform my mindset from waiting for good opportunity to taking action now. I also realized that innovation is not just about wild imagination, but filtering risks with critical thinking and continuously refining solutions through iteration. Moreover, the principle of effectuation helped me overcome my fear of failure, teaching me to leverage my exciting resources and take immediate action within an affordable loss. Thank you for listening. That's all for me.